Hello everyone, welcome back to Crossword. Today's Wednesday, May 14th. I said yesterday there might not be a video today because my library's website was making me a little nervous with the redeeming the free access thing, but it worked out, so I don't know. I was wrong. To do a spit take, obviously this suggests like laughter, but the question mark must be something else. What do you do if you take spit? You don't really... I guess like to swab someone's cheek kind of is taking spit in a way. Hold your horses is to wait. Ghost writer? I don't know. 2010 documentary trilogy about training for a very difficult wine exam? Never heard of this. Close-fitting part of a dress. I don't wear a lot of dresses. Couldn't tell you. Is there a name like a bra something that's like the upper part? I don't know. Sea creature whose name doesn't rhyme... Well, the corset, maybe, if swab were wrong. Sea creature whose name doesn't rhyme with... Crab and swab don't rhyme. Bloating relief brand. Oh, gosh. Isn't, like, Gas X is one? Don't they exist? I can't think of another. I'm sure I've heard of them, but... I've made a huge mistake. Could be wait again. Darn. Uh-oh, rats. Dance during which newlyweds might be lifted in chairs. The hora is what they dance at Jewish weddings, right? Spin instructor? Obviously suggesting, like, indoor cycling, but I don't think that's actually what they want. Spin instructor, like an ad representative is a spin instructor. Color-changing fad jewelry, or description of this answer is shaded circles. Mood rings. Okay, so not wait, but whoa. We get Ron Howard. Home to Los Glaciares National Park must be Argentina. What is cable or training? Basic cable, basic training. Now we can fit... Uh-oh. What is this, sumo or something? No, this is going to be, like, sommelier, maybe? I don't know. Okay, this looks like this is not... Uh-oh. Som? Is it like sommelier? Ghost writer. A description of these. They're mood rings. Oh, is that a mood? I see that it's rings. I don't get how it's a mood exactly. Bodice, yes. Oh no. Anon is a ghost writer, I suppose. Hit single from Flashdance soundtrack. Maniac. She's a maniac. He's a maniac? I don't even know the song that well. Someone's a maniac, though. Colombian cakes that have been around since pre-Columbian times. It's me. Man's name that's also a suffix. Ian? As in, like, Martian? Oh, this would probably be a harder one for British solvers, right? Because they don't spell Ian this way. They put... It's like I-A-I-N. Well, it just wouldn't be a British crossword, I guess. But an international solver, a British person solving this puzzle would have a little more trouble, maybe. Storm Center, the I. When doubled zealous, you are rah. Hero's Journeys, a description of shaded letters. I don't know. Some Mexican Americans are Chicanos or Chicanas. Australian hoppers, for short, could be called roos. Starter? Like Nouveau, Nova, Neo, actually. That's not a starter. I don't know. What is character arts? Oh, this answer, not... Okay, so... Got it. So this answers shaded letters. So this is... These shaded C's don't have to be mood rings. These O's are mood rings. These C's are character arcs. Got it. And somehow I've got these S's in already. Something in comparison. Pale in comparison? Barnard graduate. I don't know what Barnard does. One-time connection. One at a time. Atta is a connection between one and time. Assembly of experts is a panel. Manipulates, you use something like a tool if you manipulate it. Spin instructor with a U? Okay. Sound from an annoyed Samoyed. That's kind of dog. Arf? Gur? Let's say gur. Time of one's life. You can have an era of your life. Not in love with that. Also does not look very good, the crossings. But we don't really know if the crossings are right anyway. Starbursts are supernovas or novae. Novi. Bit of equipment in a dentist's office. Pony circle. Oh, arapas. That does sound like something to me. Like I've heard this before. In a crossword, I think. Maybe there are arepas, though, and then this would be an age. Yeah, the time of your life is your age, I guess. Perguru is even worse, though. But we get gas up here, which is... Oh, is gas X spelled like this? I always thought it was gas EX for some reason. Okay. Ah, Perguru! The PR guru. X-ray camera. Graduate. An alumna? Oh, is this a women's college? Long-running British record label. Don't know. Still right. This was Chicanos or Chicanas. That's why I have this S. Canine that bites. A tooth. Actress. Rapace? Rapate? No idea. Anticipatory events. The run-up to something. This looks like Naomi now. Cherubic archer? I don't know how to pronounce that one. Who the heck is this? I feel like I ought to know this. Is this Greek, Roman, or like Catholic? I don't even know that much. Like Cupid? Is this like Roman? But the Roman version of Cupid is something I would recognize, and it's not this, I don't think. It's like, is this a mot or a mar? Like something with the root love, maybe? Like this is Roman Cupid, and I just don't know the right Latin word for it. Egyptian deity with a reduplicative name is Isis. Visual aids on scatter plots. These are curves. Amar? Okay. Best fit curves? I don't know. Country where potatoes originated? They weren't given to us straight from God? Where did potatoes start? Four-letter country starts with P. It's not Palau. Not Poland. I don't know. Preach. Amen. Brother? I don't know. Could be right. Playful poetry. RMI? EMI. EMI is a record label. Peru is a country. Not hot or cool. Unhip. Playful poetry. Light verse, maybe? I don't know about that. Still don't know. Lukewarm. Tepid. Oh, regression curves? Or regressive? But should be regression, right? Sushi Seaweed is nori. Naysayers are the antis. Non, yeah, you can start. The phrase non-starter starts with non. Debase oneself is to stoop. Might be used to connect evidence on a detective's corkboard. String. Oh, amen, sister? Sure, that actually is a better fit. Go wrong is to air. Supernova. I still don't know if this. Pot leaves are T. Okay, pluralized with an E. Some painting in a parking lot. What's circled here? Eyes. Dividing lines. Giving us hotel. Stay there, yeah. And Riri. Oh, is that Rihanna? Okay. Suffix with legal. Legalese. Star sign? With a question mark, it can't be Leo. Could be like an autograph, maybe? Fleetwood Mac vocalist Stevie Nicks. Creature that stampeded in the Lion King. Gnu. I thought those were like antelopes or something. Star, you know, that makes no sense. Star sign? A Q is a sign that a star would follow to, like, say their line, maybe? I'm gonna biker gears. I'm not sure that I'm understanding Q correctly, but that's one possible way you could make it work. Midwestern agricultural swath, the Corn Belt. That was in yesterday's crossword. Where to place personal items before walking through a scanner? In the TSA bag? Do they have that? They usually have, like, little trays, right? A bin? They call those bins? Pray for an osprey. They eat eels? Probably. Come on, help me out. Be a pal? Be a bro? Give the finger, you poke. Let's say pal. Exposed. Don't know. You're on deal. You're exposed if you're at risk. Awkwardly lanky. Sir, I don't know what the letters are yet. You're all elbows. I dreamed a dream musical familiarly. Les Mis? I've never seen or listened to it, but plausible. Genuine is real. Where do you get a shelf off the shelf? IKEA. It is light verse. Breather is a rest. Quick chats are IMs. You know something good about someone? Sit right here by me? I don't get the joke there. Certain blue note? Sext, I guess? I don't know who Lee Greta is, but sure. Hardly stringent if you're lax. Yeah, blue indicating, like, erotic, or I don't know exactly the connotations of blue in that context, but it can mean that kind of thing. Where to place personal items before walking through a scanner? Oh, TSA bin. All right. Floors. You also want to floor them. Fit snugly is to nest in. LSAT is an exam score can't be argued, ironically. Very funny. Okay, I have something wrong, apparently. That's a bit disappointing, because I try to be fairly careful about checking the crosses when I fill something in. Like, if I fill in a cross and that fills in a down, I check the down to make sure. That I'm not filling in total nonsense. I can still be wrong, but I usually the errors are so glaring if they're that way that you notice them. was ARG? Argentina. PR Guru, Mood Ring, Arepas. Yeah. Seems fine. EMI is okay. Ariana. Yeah, I didn't check this one, apparently. Because this clue is new to me. But it looks right. Be a pal. Les Mis. Oh, is it not spelled that way? It is, right? Yeah. I mean, this is how you spell sommelier, so that makes sense. Gur, yeah. Anti is a little bit lame. But I don't see what you could change. Amar. This one bugs me. But I think all the crosses are very good. Oh, they have two reduplicative clues sequentially. I didn't notice that. I spelled Nix wrong. I don't think so. Well, I haven't just made an inattentive error that I can see. Everything looks plausible to me, so I must have some more, I don't know, interesting mistake? It's not Naomi? How dare you? What could your name be? Naomi with an I? Naomi? Numi and Amor? Well, I mean, I know amor is Latin for love, or I don't know, love. I mean, there's different conjugations depending on like if it's a verb and a noun or whatever, but like it is a Latin word that means love. But Amar sounded plausible too, and I never would have guessed Numi as a person's name. So well, you got me on that one, I guess. Opposite ends of the earth are poles. Animal with white and black varieties. They're both gray. Rhino? Plant deeply. I don't know. What's coming to you? What's coming to you? What's coming to you? Your fate, your I don't know. No vote. Nay? Program pre-K. Crazy. Oh man. After Virgo, we have Libra, Sworn Enemy. Pop bottles are soda? Karma is what's coming to you. Yeah, see, this pop-up that I hate gets in the way of what I actually want, which is like, just show me the, you know, like, show me the numbers, right? Anyway, we'll try Rhino for the Wordle today. What? Interesting. So you can now send people custom Wordles. That's kind of cute. An N, but not there. Like mondo. It's not quite a word. But something like that, maybe? What could this be, actually? I'm already having trouble. Ends with O. There probably isn't another vowel before it. It means there's a consonant before it. There could be a Y, I guess. NYO or something? Like, words like embryo end with an O, right? Doesn't seem very good. There could be an E. Like, Mimeo or something. Or even video, more prosaically. Obviously, you're not here because we don't have an I, and we do have an N. I can't think of a single word. This very first answer has stumped me. Wando. I'm at this point willing to settle for something that couldn't be the answer, but that could give me some new information. But I don't know what information I need. If I weren't playing on hard mode, I could just submit some random word. That's kind of boring, and I am. And at the beginning, we got our old friend the Nervo. How about no, like a servo with an S? Sadly, servo doesn't have an N in it. Necco wafers. I don't even think it will accept this. New to. I can't think of a lot of words that end with O and have an N in them anywhere, even at the end. Nimbo. Nando. The old, it's a nombo. It does not combine well. Oh, come on. That should be in the dictionary. Bongo? Like the bongo drums? Oh my god. What else could there have been? There were 11 things it still could have been, huh? Banjo, mango, tango. Okay, I guess I should have seen that G is a very productive word in that very productive consonant there. The NGO, right. The NGO ending is sort of what I was missing. Why is it so impossible to get from the Wordle back to the connections? Hyper and meta, these are modifier keys in Emacs? Oh boy. Really old-fashioned names for things that, you know, I don't know. They call control, but they call alt meta. And hyper is mapped for things like the Windows key or whatever. Of course, hyper was around before things like the Windows key existed, but they reused the term. I think those... And what is super? No, wait. Super is the Windows key, isn't it? Hyper is some like fourth modifier that nobody ever uses. Maybe it's like right with the compose key or the right control for keyboards where that makes a difference. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Babe and Dumbo, these are movies starring an animal. Ted? I'm not in love with that. These are roles played by Keanu Reeves. He played Ted, didn't he, in Bill and Ted? Never seen it before my time. I don't think he played Dumbo. Or Psyche. Oh, was he Johnny Mnemonic, maybe? I've heard of that, but I don't think I've seen it. I think he was, though, right? Let's just submit this. Wrong. There's a red herring, you idiot. Okay, fine. Bolt and draw, these are terms in like crossbows and pull. Yeah, these are like archery terms. The amount of power. Well, draw and pull are like the amount of power or energy stored in the string. The bolt is a different thing, I thought, but maybe a bolt means the same thing. I don't see any others, though. Babe and Dumbo are even better. They're pink movie animals. No, Dumbo dreams of pink elephants. He's not a pink elephant. Right? I have seen I haven't seen Dumbo since I was like 5. But I think there are pink elephants involved there somehow. Kilo. There's the letter K in the NATO phonetic alphabet. But none of these others are anything. Meta is, I mean, you know, that's what Facebook has chosen to call themselves. I won't call them Meta, and I won't call Google Alphabet. But there's no other like company names here that I can see. And it's something meta is like self-describing, kind of, or at a higher level. Psyche could refer to like a part of your mind, or to... Psyche was a Greek goddess, well, supernatural entity for sure. I think goddess. I don't remember what... Was she like in charge of fear or something? Or insanity? Maybe insanity. I don't see anything else related to that. What's with a gnome? I'm lost here. If we don't have John Wick and other Keanu Reeves roles. To draw and to pull and to suck are all to like absorb something. And to wick is kind of the same thing. Maybe that's an idea? Absorb using capillary action. Okay. So if I had to guess, I would say that the Keanu Reeves names are a red herring that are indicating to you what the groups are. Right. Wick is in one group. We're going to find Neo in another. And I guess Mnemonic and Ted in the other two. TED Talks? I don't see any other talks. Ted, Babe, and Dumbo. These are, okay, I mean, these are animals in movies still. I couldn't find a fourth, but there might be one. Maybe Gnome. I don't know. Or Bolt. Maybe that's a horse. There's a movie about a horse named Bolt that I don't know about. Or Kilo. Neo and Meta. These are prefixes that you can apply to something to make it more something. So maybe that's what we're looking for. It is Kilo, Hyper, Meta, Neo. These are like super duper prefixes almost. I don't like this group, but I'm going to submit it because I'm lost. Ah, they're Greek prefixes. They're not united in meaning, but in origin. Interesting. Okay. So now we have the TED group and the mnemonic group somehow. I don't think there's an animal in a movie named Nee. That's not a very good name. Let's try Psyche. Bolt? I don't know who that is. So what is this? These are words with a silent first letter. Mm-hmm. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.